Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. Do you need one of these? Maybe, maybe not. Let's find out. So, if you are doing basically yik-yakking to people on YouTube in front of your computer or whatever, absolutely no, you don't. But you do need a good quality mic. Okay, that is definitely a must. Well, how do I know what's good? Well, that's what YouTube's for. Search. That's what Google's for. Search. Okay? Don't ask people for their opinions on what's a good mic or what's not a good mic. Just search and see what people are saying about these different mics by watching their videos or reading reviews as well. But don't always count on reviews because some of them are from morons. But definitely watch a lot of videos on microphones and what are the best mics out there to use for just sitting here gabbing to people with. Okay, that can also plug into your computer. Now, there are a limited amount of USB microphones out there. There's also a limited amount of regular XLR or XLR to quarter-inch jack plug-inable microphones out there. Now, you cannot plug an XLR mic directly into your computer. You need a box for that. Then you could do it, right? So if there's no USB mic out there that's going to make you happy for people to hear your voice, then yeah, you're going to have to invest some bucks, baby. Okay? However, you don't need any of that sort of stuff. What you need is a USB mic that's good quality pickup. Okay? It has good sound reproduction, blah, blah, blah. Now, my recommendation, if you're just doing straight yik-yakking, Snowball mics, great mics. Okay, for doing just straight yik-yakking with. Other option too, if you really want some really good quality, then you go for something like one of these Apex 555 mics or similar. Okay, and so do searches on the internet for USB microphones that can plug directly into your computer, so you don't need an extra box and all this other garbage that you're likely not going to need. Okay, because wait a minute, you don't. I have a good quality mic on my computer. I always have, because I want to record my guitar playing and singing and stuff. So I need a good quality mic. And this goes by affordability too. I had a Snowball mic for a long time. Now my wife has it since I upgraded to this. But the Snowball mic wasn't cutting it anymore, especially for my music stuff. And so I upgrade to this, and it's like, wow, I have more gain control than what the Snowball had. So I can pick up sound that the Snowball mic couldn't, because I'm playing music, right? And I'm trying to do a really good sounding music video for everybody. And I also, it's not just about the good sound, it's about picking it up so that there's enough output so when I play it back, that you guys don't have to jack your volume full blast. And there's been issues in that in the past, and of course we're correcting that and working on those things to make you people happier. And finding the right place to set up the mic is an important thing too. This Apex mic has its own stand that comes with it, but I've put it onto a microphone stand with a boom so that I can position this mic anywhere I want it. So when I'm doing live recordings in here for music, I actually lift that boom up higher above the height of my speakers, and then this way it doesn't create such a big sonic boom going on. It's like a hollow sound, but over-bassed sound. So I gotta try and keep this thing as high up towards the ceiling as possible, and I can actually make it kiss the ceiling and then some. And so I've been working on different positions here and there. Now, I've been limited because all I've had was this particular mixer, and it doesn't have USB. Otherwise, I wouldn't need the microphone, okay? But I still need the mic either way, because the built-in mic on my computer, even for just yik-yakking, well, it works, but it sucks. I want better quality, of course. We all do. But this mixer is an awesome mixer, but it's not USB out, right? So I can't go direct into my computer, so I have to get around that issue by hooking this up to some studio monitors and shaping my sound and then forcing that into the microphone. And that works really well, okay? But you also don't want to have to turn the volume up in your area to the point where it's giving you a migraine. Okay, so you want to kind of keep things balanced so that it also inputs the best possible quality signal. Now the Apex 555 mic is an awesome vocal mic for a lot of uses, even for, you could do singing with it if you wanted to. But it has a separate gain control, but it also has a separate little mix thing in here. You can hear through headphones, because you can plug them into this mic, you can hear through the headphones exactly what the mic's picking up, and you can do a little bit of shape mixing with it. Okay, and so you can improve things a little bit better. And but all microphones have their limitations, right? So with music, and even for me just being one person here or even two people, because eventually I'm going to have a couple people in here, we're going to jam things out and record some stuff, right? But for that, I need more channels, which is why I got a bigger mixer. But the new mixer also allows me a lot more features that this mixer doesn't have. See, every mixer has a certain amount of features to it. Okay, and you can buy a cheap little 3-channel mixer for X amount of dollars, or for the same money you can actually buy a much bigger mixer that's much better, depending on the brand. And a lot of people get messed up with brands and stuff, and that takes a lot of homework and research to figure out exactly where your needs are and stuff. And sometimes it does help to go a little overkill on a mixer, and as far as features that it has for the same money as some other brand name that's more expensive and less channels and less features. So anyways, sort that out another day. I'll talk about that in another video. However, if all you're doing is yik-yakking to people and that's it, no, you don't need a mixer. Absolutely not. If you're just doing what we're doing right now, no mixer required. Good quality microphone, yes, definitely a must, because people have to hear you, which is very important. You also don't want to have to swallow a mic in front of a video camera, so you need a mic that can actually pick up your vocals from having a little bit of distance. Now right now I'm a little over a foot away from my microphone, and it works just peachy cream. Okay, the new mixer I have has USB, so I have to order in a really super long USB cable to go from behind my computer, around this wall, in behind all my amps and stuff down there, and into my mixer. And then I can now not need this microphone to pick up my audio stuff. So now I can pre-mix everything, get my sound. Yes, that's exactly what I want. Boom. And then I can shove that right into my computer direct without any influence other than the room acoustics. Okay? So I don't have this microphone picking up sound and having sound bounce here and there and everywhere into this mic. And, it would still do a great job, but it's going to be a heck of a lot better going USB. Right, because then I eliminate the microphone for that. So now this microphone just becomes something to do yik-yakking and audio with, which is great. Anyways, so features on a mixer are important. What features do you really need, and what don't you need, right? And there's a lot of choices, right? My new mixer is a 12-channel Yamaha. It happens to have the exact same effects rack built into it that my 8-channel has, and that's fine. But can I get more? Why, yes. You can add in effects racks to get even more different kinds of funky sounds coming through. Same as this mixer. It has the jacks. You can hook another effects rack into this to get a multitude of different effects that you cannot get out of this, because this has its limitations, and that's it. Okay? So you can get quite a bit of use even out of this little 8-channel jobby to do a lot of stuff. Okay, so it is a great little mixer. It's a good starting point. Affordability is something that people get concerned about a lot. Now, in Canada, we have a music store called Long & McQuaid, and they have available financing plans for equipment. Okay, be it an instrument or what have you. And so it can become affordable. And that's the only way I can afford the studio gear that I recently bought, was the fact that I could put it on payments, right? I finance it, and I just make my monthly payment every month. I keep them happy. Everybody's good, and I get to have some really cool stuff, right? And that's a good way to do things if you have a music store that can do that for you, because not all music stores actually do that. So that works out, But for my music that I do, yes, I have to have a mixer. Yes, if you do music like I do, not the type of music necessarily, but the fact that you do music and whatnot, yes, you need a mixer in your home studio to be able to do what you need to do to shape that sound the way you need it. And you do actually need some good powered speakers or powered monitors on a mixing board for that quality of sound that you want to generate, right? Even if you're going USB, you still need to be able to hear that sound and say, okay, I'm happy with this sound, and I only need to tweak, I got to tweak that just a little bit more. Now I'm hearing what I want to hear. Then you can record, right? Boom. Now, whether, with mixing boards, you're going to be doing your entire track in one shot, right? So once it gets to your computer, you can't separate the tracks, right? And this was an argument that one YouTube channel had on this, and they're quite right, in that you cannot separate the pieces and then do other little tweaks to them. So if you record one track at a time, great, then you can manipulate, right, a lot easier. Well, that doesn't necessarily determine whether or not you need a mixer. You would probably still want a mixer regardless, because if you ever go and you want to gig with your equipment, you kind of have to have a mixing system, okay? It's kind of mandatory. Otherwise, you may sound like garbage, okay? And you need a PA system in bigger venues for sure, because you're going to want to mic up your amps at that point if your amps aren't enough, okay? You can gig with a lot of guitar amps, trust me, and go live with them, but nothing beats micing them up to a really nice sound system and really giving her, and then it sounds so much better. But bottom line, no. In a home recording studio, if you're doing just yik-yakking, no mixer is required. And if you want to add a little special effects into your voice, you can do that via software stuff that you can download. So again, you don't need a mixer for that. And mixers only have limited effects, where, anything beyond that, you got to buy effects racks, okay? And some mixers don't have any effects. Actually, there's Yamaha makes a lot of their mixers almost the same model. The difference between the two would be one with a rack built in, one without, but all of their mixers you can actually hook in separate effects racks because you only get so much, for your money, right? But yeah, entirely up to you in the end though, but I just recommend for just yik-yakking, just have a really good quality mic plugged into your computer, and that's going to work for you. But part of that is you need a windscreen on your mic, and you should actually have a pop filter screen if your microphone's going to be close to your face. If it's where mine is right now, which is about a foot away, then no, you don't need a pop filter. You just need a windscreen, okay? And that's kind of what you need. And that's just for general gabbing. When it comes to recording your music, if you're going to use a microphone like I've been stuck using up until now, for bringing all my audio into the mic, then yeah, you just need the windscreen on this part, but on your vocal mics, you're going to need pop filter and windscreen combined to get the best possible vocal. Otherwise, you're going to get a lot of sonic booms that will make your mix sound terrible, and people will definitely let you know about it. So anyway, we'll continue on with other videos on audio equipment another day. However, today was about mixing boards and whether or not you really need one in your home recording studio. So hopefully this answered your questions, and thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Ciao for now.